But that's not going to be, like I said, the case. You're looking at a CJ McCollum. You're looking at picks associated with that. And I know that a lot of times people will look at draft picks and they'll go, oh, you get draft picks. That's great. Not in this case. Not when we're looking to use Joel Embiid in his prime. That's the number one goal, is getting Joel Embiid, your franchise player, if you will, your MVP candidate, if you will, using him right now to help you win a championship. Picks really don't do a lot for that right now. If you're going to trade those picks, turn into something else, then all right, then we can talk. Then you use them as assets, right? Go back to that old word from the Sam Hinkie era. Go back to those assets to acquire talent. Okay, fine. I just don't see the quick flip, the quick turnaround with Daryl Morey and that happening. I see him using Ben Simmons as that trade piece to bring in a player now to help you win, not a player maybe next offseason to help you. Now, if you get this trade done in the not too distant future, yeah, maybe you could use him at the trade deadline to bring in that big player. I just don't see that as being the marquee thing that Daryl Morey wants to do. Is it possible? Certainly it's possible. Is it horrible? No, it's not horrible. It's not ideal, is what I'm telling you. With this story coming out, it does help the idea of moving on from Ben Simmons. Of course it does. However, I still don't look at CJ McCollum as the guy that I go, that's the guy that I'm trading a 3-time All-Star for. CJ McCollum. Great shooter, great from the outside. We know that Portland in total is going through a lot of transitions, both in the front office and on the court, in terms of trying to find their rhythm, find their game. But right now, especially Dame Lillard, the way he started out the season, but right now, I'm not looking as I've looked for the entire season, looked even since this news came out about Ben Simmons just wanting to get the hell out of here. I have not looked at CJ McCollum and gone, yep, that's the guy. And I get what Daryl Morey's doing from a standpoint of I just don't want to move on just to move on. I don't ever want to just throw my hands up and go, I'm just sick of this Ben Simmons stuff anyway, so let's move on. It hasn't been a huge topic of conversation over the last couple of weeks. It was something we were bringing up almost every single day, something we were kicking around on social media every single day. And then this new report just comes out about Dame Lillard wanting to play with Ben Simmons in Portland. And if all that is bringing you back as CJ McCollum and picks, I'm still not there. I'm not going to let the season roll on with my hands thrown up in the air saying I surrender to Ben Simmons if it means our consolation prize in all this is CJ McCollum. And I think Daryl Morey is of that same mindset. We'll see if the deal changes, see who else gets thrown in, see if anything gets thrown, see if it even comes to fruition. Because like I said, right now you're looking at a Portland Trailblazers squad that's going through a big change in terms of what's going on in their upper management. So I doubt the first thing they're going to do is, all right, let's just change everything. And if they do, maybe that'll work in the Sixers' benefit. Maybe they'll be in a state where we got to show our fan base and we're willing to do something big. And maybe they'll overpay. Maybe they're the people that will jump on Daryl Morey's offering. And that's what Daryl Morey's really been waiting for since the draft, when he was asking the Spurs for like 4 first-round picks, man. He was just saying, yeah, dude, give me this. Pay high right now. Maybe I'll get you to jump on draft night. People do crazy things on draft night. People also do crazy things when they're just looking to impress a fan base that needs impressing, like Portland does, for instance. So I'm still not at the point that a lot of people are at where you just say, it's gone on long enough. I can't just barely beat the Charlotte Hornets without LaMelo Ball. I can't just squeak by. I can't, I have to rely on a Hall of Fame MVP performance from Joel Embiid in order to get by the Hornets. Yeah, I'm not at that point where I just surrender to Simmons and say, bring in McCollum. I'm not there yet. I'll let you know when I get there, but I'm still in the same spot I was in the summer where I am not just giving away Ben. Plus, it's the NBA. The season doesn't even really start till after the All-Star break anyway, so...